I'm 6 weeks post-op today, which means that I don't have any restrictions on my movement anymore, which means it's safe for me to get into tight-fitting clothes again, and I get to try on my gay little turtlenecks. Dr. Fakeway, if you ever see this, homie, I love you. You know, it's such a simple thing. Hello. Okay, so there's this fabric that I've like seen around on the internet now and again, and it's like a sheer mesh, and it's got like floral embroidery all over it. And then probably about a month ago, I saw a video with someone wearing a shirt made out of this fabric, and it has not left my brain since. You can't even really like see the whole shirt in the video, so I don't really know what the whole thing looks like. The thing that it like morphed into in my brain is like floral mesh crop top. And so that is the concept that has been like rotating in my mind for the past month. So I figured, you know, I'm queer. I paid $11,500 to get my titties cut off. The resulting scars from that are like my new favorite accessory. What am I doing if I don't make myself a mesh crop top, you know? So I have these. These are like a couple different, I'm sure this is a great noise. I got like a couple different like floral applique just thingies from Etsy. Not my most sustainable moment because these were mass produced in China, but and I have some mesh fabric that I found in a big bag of lace that my mom gave me, and that should work. That's kind of all I need. I'm not used to having my intros be so short. I just talk so goddamn much. it's actually not, like, done. I have a couple more things I need to, like, touch up on this, but it's basically done. It's mostly done. I have, like, these guys. These were, like, iron-on adhesive, but it's, like, not very good. I don't know if perhaps I didn't use a hot enough setting on the iron. I did it, like, just kind of at the end range of, like, the middle, like, temperature range, just below the range of temperature for, like, natural fibers, which might have been, I might have had to go hotter for, like, this to work properly, but also, like, I didn't want to, the thread that this applique is made out of is super synthetic, so, like, I didn't want to potentially fuck this up somehow, like melt it or something. So I'm very glad I tacked these down at some points. I'm gonna have to do that in more spots, but I also, the next time I hit up a craft store, I'm gonna get myself fabric glue and, like, glue through the back on the flowers. It feels kind of silly to be saying that I don't have fabric glue with the amount of crafting that I do, but I never really needed it. I don't have fabric glue. I also have, like, a couple more little pieces of, like, these applique that I've cut up that I was going to put on, like, the side seam area, but I am probably going to want to go in and, like, cut this, like, the side seams open and put, like, a closure kind of thing, because this is a pain in the ass to get on and off, especially because the way that I did the hem here, literally as soon as I finished it, I realized I was like, oh, using a straight stitch across the hem is gonna kill all of this stretch that it had, which was, like, not much to begin with, honestly, but it mattered, and so now it's borderline impossible to get this over my shoulders. So I think I wanna open this up, and that will also give me the opportunity to sort of, like, make this pinch a little bit tighter at the waist, because that was something I had initially wanted to do, and then I realized, like, oh no, it's gonna have to have a little bit of give in order to get it on. It's got some room, you know, but if I have a closure thing happening on the sides, then I can have this be as tight as I want it. I also definitely wish that I had started stitching these on the back first rather than the front, because the back ones actually look better than the front ones do, because by the time I finished this one, I had sort of figured out my method that I wanted to use. It looks fine from a distance. You can't see anything wrong with it from a distance, but, like, up close, it's kind of a little sloppy looking. I mean, I'm proud of how it looks, definitely. It came out looking exactly how I was envisioning, pretty much. So that's cool. You know, I also said that, like, my scars are, like, my favorite accessory, my new favorite part of my body. But, like, you can't see them. I didn't really think you were going to be able to, because I knew, you know, it was gonna be covered up, but, like, you know, it's still very transgender of me, though. Also, by the way, if you like the little, like, cuffs, the little dangly boys, I make these. I don't actually have a shop up and running, but I'm working on it. I have an Instagram set up that I haven't posted to, really, but that's in the works. I want to, like, make ear cuffs to order, so that I'm not, like, making them all the time, but I can sort of, like, have a list of my little, like, bead stash that I have, and you can just kind of, like, pick and choose which ones you want, and I will make you an ear cuff, and I will send you a funky little dangly guy. So, like, you know, I'll put information for that in the description, I guess. Okay, that's all I have. If you're here at the end of the video, thank you for watching. I love you. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Look at me go, having good fashion. Okay, bye. Some mesh fabric. Now you can do this. God, what the fuck?